Hey everybody! I'm trying something new today, and hello Glenn, hello Doc. It looks like my setup worked out well. And yes, I have my hair tied up today because it is freaking hot today in Seattle. It is so freaking hot. It's I don't know. I've been told that there's not a lot of apartments in Seattle that have air conditioning, and I feel like I've been spoiled when I was in California because every apartment I had, every apartment I had at least one room that had air conditioning. And I'm just like feeling the heat, feeling the heat. And I've got a fan going on the left or on my right here. And I've put those little gel packs, those freezer gel packs in front of it so it gets a little bit of a breeze. And I finally opened my door to get a cross breeze because it's just been so freaking hot that but I'm surviving. I'm surviving. And I'm really excited because, as you know, today was Lego Con. And for those of you who tuned in at 9 o'clock, there was a couple interesting things that came about from it. I know Doc Samson, you had posted about the Star Wars build, which I thought was kind of funny. So he had mentioned that the Star Wars build that they had debuted was actually already being built by somebody in the land. So I guess that was a no-no, or they should have told them, wait until after the broadcast. Hey, minifigure collector, welcome. Good to see you. And the other thing that was super interesting to me, which I chatted with Brickworm a little bit, is that they had this huge promotion for dots where they were taking a 6x6 square and encouraging members who are watching to do this online and then submit their squares to dots at, I think, lego.com or dots at legocollector.com, something like that. It was really, really kind of surreal because, as you know, Brickworm has been doing this for a while, where she's been doing these quilt squares at least since November. So it was just interesting. Hey, Zach Martinez, great to see you. And I hope everybody's keeping cool with all the heat that's been going on. I broke out my Yeti. So I got this Yeti from a group called AMTR when I used to work in the rail industry. And this group does different kinds of analysis for rail and truck groups. And this guy just gave me this, John. John said, I really like all the work that you're doing with the Southeast Association of Rail Shippers, so I wanted to give this to you as a gift. This thing is like 25 bucks, and he just gave it to me because it's a promo. And I understand now why truckers love these. So I have ice water in here. It's nice and cool, so I'll be drinking that for a while because it's so freaking hot. But so anyway, so today, as you know, a couple weeks ago, I tried this thing called mock improv. And this is where I built that mock of the centurion making a deal under the docks with the gingerbread woman. And I had so much fun with that. And we also have a total of 5 of us who will be doing this on July 3rd. So we're going to have like a build-off. But I still want to kind of get my skills honed and do it again. So that's what we're going to plan on today, is we're going to do the mock improv with a new set of minifigures that I have. So I know minifigure collector, you're going to know the names of these because I just literally just wrote down names really quickly. I may not have the right names. Like I think one of them is maybe Galactic Girl, maybe. I don't know. So you can help correct me on those. But before I get started, I also wanted to mention tomorrow we will be going through the review of all the Rebrick This challenges. So you may remember, looks like I got a green screen thing going on here. Let me see if I can fix that. It depends on which part I am at. It's like, whoa, my green screen is acting up. Hold on, let me get this filter off. Okay, much better. Much better. Okay, so now we don't have this green screen thing going on. So this is from the Wild Lions set. And oh, hey, Robin Eklund, how are you? I'm super hot today. That's why I have my hair up. So just FYI, it's so freaking hot. And I was looking at my thermometer. I think it's still 90 degrees inside. and outside it looks like it's about 88. So I just opened the windows and I'm blowing some hot air out. But yeah, so that's why my hair is the way it is today. So anyway, this is the Wild Lion set, and we built this on stream about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago, and I hadn't taken photos of it yet. So I wanted to get those photos uploaded. So go onto Instagram, do hashtag rebrickThisJune21, and then you'll have this. So this one I called the Flyer Flyer because we were talking about chai tea, and we called it TT. So I call this a Flyer Flyer, and I've got that little buzzard kind of cruising down the road. So yeah. So oh, Cowboy Kenobi's here. So yeah. So anyway, it's freaking hot up here in Seattle. We've got a heat wave going on. It's supposed to be, I think, 104 on Monday, which is crazy hot. And as many of you know, the Pacific Northwest is not known for these temperatures. Good thing is it does drop pretty well at night. So for the next couple days, it'll be in the 70s or even in the mid 60s on a couple days. So I'm really looking forward to that. Oh, Joel's here. Pokey Bull Dameron's here. You can't stay up late. You're going hiking at Point Reyes tomorrow? Okay, hey, no problem. Just a quick hello and hope you have a great weekend. Okay, wonderful. Well, Joel, I'm glad you're here. At least maybe if you can stick around for the wheel spins, and just so we can get started. So I have a couple things that I'm doing today, which are a little different than last time. So 2 weeks ago, I did this mock, which I will be posting those photos probably after today's stream. And I wanted to just say I had so much fun with that we're going to do it again today. And then next Saturday, early during the normal Tricky Lug time at 10 o'clock, I will have 5 builders total, including me. So we'll have Alexander 23, we'll have Debo Bricks, we'll have Cornado, and Brickworm, and then me. So that's 5. So we're all going to do this with Looney Tune characters on July 3rd. So I'm really excited about that. And I know a lot of them are trying to get as many of the figures as they can. In fact, I just found out that Alexander 23 has Speedy Gonzalez. So now I got all my deals that I'm working out. I'm going to get the Roadrunner from Cornado. I'll be getting Wile E. Coyote from Brickworm, and I'll be getting Speedy Gonzalez from Alexander 23. And then my collection of Looney Tune characters will be complete. Yes, it would be complete. So anyway, yeah. Do we have a mod showdown going on right now? The state melts at 80 degrees, by the way. Yeah, I noticed that. It's really, really hot. So, okay, so I wanted to show you. Let me go to my down camera real quick. And once again, I wanted to mention that this is the Wild Lion set. You still have until tomorrow. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock, Debo and I will be doing the review. And this is the Creator 3-in-1 Wild Lion set. And we'll be announcing the next challenge. So stay tuned for that. So this was a lot of fun. I did 3 different builds. This one's my favorite. And this one, the Flyer Flyer, will be pants on fire. It will be shown tomorrow along with the other builds. Okay, so here are the minifigs that I'm going to run with today. And you notice that some of these, there's some gaps here because I'm actually in the middle of some mocks where some of them are in use. So one of them, for example, was the Surgeon. And the Surgeon is in use in a COVID-19 tribute mock that I did. And the little teddy bear, which is here, was actually with, I think, the Sleeping Boy or the Pajama Boy. And he's in that same mock. So they're missing. But I figured I'd put the teddy bear in there on the wheel just in case. So I figured, you never know. The teddy bear could be doing something. So I've got this alien. I called this a warrior. I don't know if that's the exact name or not, but that's what I have it on the wheel. In the before times, it never got above 85. Now in the global warming times, it goes cray-cray every few years. Well, thanks for the warning. It is cray-cray, but I will tell you, I was in Northern California before I was here, and it was cray-cray there too. So, Okay, then I have Statue of Liberty. I have, I think, the Geisha. This one is a robot. I've got the Minotaur. And then over here, I've got the Leprechaun. This was the reason why I got some of these figs in this particular set, because I really wanted this Leprechaun. And then this is, I think, a Roman soldier. And then over here is a skateboard girl. This is the one I wasn't sure if it's Galactic Girl or Intergalactic Girl, but you know, I put something in there for her. And then the Butcher. So these are the characters that we're going to be running with today. Imagine August. Yeah, you know what I actually did, Doc? I looked on the map to see if there was some place I could drive to and do kind of a Brickanista on the move late at night, because I was just so tired and so hot, and I'm thinking I just got to get out of this heat. But yes, it is Lady Liberty, so that's going to be on the wheel. So that's what we have. It's called Flamenco Dancer. Okay, thank you. I will correct that. See, this is why I said it's good to have people on the stream who can correct me on those things. Okay, so let me get this website up, because I have, like I said, like I did last time, I got some wheels all ready to go. And let's see. No, don't do this to me again. Okay, this might be correct. Let me see. I got my wheels going. No, it's not showing my wheels. No. Oh, okay. All right. Let me use two hands. Like, Streamlabs can be such a pain sometimes. I tell you. These things that have to do. All right. Let's do this again. Let's go to properties. And please work for me, please. All right, let's try it another way. Let's try adding a new, oops, let's try adding a new website. Let's see. And like I said, it is crazy hot. So you get to watch me melt on screen. Like, all right, let's try this window capture. Let's see, maybe it'll do it this way. All right. Let's try this again. Properties. And sometimes it's like, you know, I have to reboot or something for it to show up. Oh, man. It's showing me my Streamlabs OBS, but it's not. Ah, there it is. Yay! Okay, we got it going. All right. Sorry about this, people. Like I said, at least I have the website pre-populated, so we can go from there. So it won't be so bad. All right, so here we go. Transition over here. The butcher, baker, candlestick maker. Oh, yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? All right, so I can make this a little bigger if this is too hard to read, or can you read this okay? There we go. All right, so you said it's not the geisha, it's the flamenco dancer. Okay, so I've got the alien, warrior, teddy bear, Statue of Liberty, flamenco dancer, robot, minotaur, leprechaun, Roman soldier, skateboard girl, and galactic girl. It might be intergalactic girl. So I don't know. Nobody else has corrected me, so I'm guessing that we will, or I guess you said Lady Liberty. Should I put that in there? Okay. And I guess I should spell butcher correctly. There we go. All right, my friends. All right, are we ready to spin that wheel? Are we ready to see what we're going to be building with? And like I said, in the description, I said, if you want to play along at home, you can pretty much pick any minifig you want. And then just really the big things are the locations and the activity. And then the other thing I did is I set up a countdown timer so we can start the countdown timer when we start building. So, and then grab a 16 by 16 plate, either a base plate or a plate, and you can play along. Debo would know it's his favorite minifig, whether it's galactic or intergalactic. Oh, okay. Wheel of fish? Wheel of fish. Okay, I don't know what that means, but okay, so we're going to go ahead and spin this wheel. All right, are we ready? All right, let's do this. Let's spin that wheel. All right, so we are going to be working with the teddy bear. I just put that on there just for the heck of it because the little boy was in play already. So, intergalactic girl, okay. All right, well, it didn't come up as intergalactic girl, so we're okay. But we're going to be working with the teddy bear, which I think is actually kind of funny because you know that chubbin is a big part of my universe when I'm building. So I've got the, okay, we're going to work with the teddy bear today. All right, so now let me go to this, and hopefully you can see this okay. And this is now the locations. So as we did last time, we're taking suggestions from the audience as far as locations. So any locations you want to suggest for this? Wheel of Fish is Weird Al Yankovic. Oh, okay. All right, any suggested locations for this teddy bear? Where's this teddy bear going? I don't know. It's like I could just put a couple of suggestions, but I'm hoping people here in the audience might have some suggestions. Where do you want this teddy bear to go? Tibet? Okay. The toy store? The New York sewer? Okay, I'm all for that. Because you know I'm making the sewer babies, so I guess one thing we didn't talk about, the farmer's market. Okay, yeah, that could be good. Yeah, because one thing we didn't talk about is whether it's allowed to use other Salvation Army. Oh, okay. Whether we can use other minifigs in addition, because last time we spun for another one based on the activity, and then I added more minifigs just to show where the dock was. So I guess it is possible. Narnia, okay. The French Quarter of Nolans. Okay. Nola. Okay. I like that. I guess, yeah, so other minifigs are allowed as long as the main activity is surrounding the character. Seattle on 100-degree day. Okay. Yeah, if you think I have it bad, I mean, having all that fur, yeah, it's been brutal. It's been brutally hot here. Okay. All right, that looks pretty good. Any others? Last call. Last call. Anything else as far as where we want this teddy bear to go? Okay, going once, going twice. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, Mount Rushmore. Okay, you just got that in. Okay. Anything else? Any other choices? Going once, going twice. Okay, we're gonna spin that wheel. Where is the teddy bear going? The teddy bear is going to be in the French Quarter of New Orleans. Okay. SeaWorld, up a little too late, Glenn. Sorry. But we got your French Quarter of New Orleans. Okay. Okay, that's going to be interesting. I might have to use some reference photos to make a facade of the French Quarter. Interesting. Okay. All right. What else do we got? The last thing we have is activities. So now that we know this teddy bear is going to be in the French Quarter in New Orleans, what kinds of activities would this teddy bear be doing in New Orleans? I've already got an idea of one thing I might want to try, but honestly, I don't know a lot about the French Quarter, so I think, as long as I stay within the 90 minutes. How will I distinguish it as French? Well, you probably know that there's some iconic buildings in the French Quarter. So that's part of what I need to do is I need to look for that. A baguette, okay. Eating a baguette, or just could be purchasing a baguette. All right, I'll just put baguette. A shady deal, another shady deal. It'll be like a theme. A croissant, okay. It seems like we have this theme going on. What else do we have? Playing his tuba. Oh, okay. I don't think I have a tuba in my collection. That'll be challenging. Oh, a street performer. That could be awesome. Wow, I like that. See, if we were at a real improv, what they do is people shout out things and then they say, "Oh, I heard this," and then they grab that. But this looks like it could be good. The opera, okay. Edgar Allan Poe horror. You know, Edgar Allan Poe was actually in Philadelphia. So, but I guess they could do that there too. Did he? Mardi Gras, yeah, that's a good one. Was Edgar Allan Poe in New Orleans? I thought he was in Philadelphia. Okay, this looks pretty good. Any other suggestions? Going once, going twice. No? Tacos? I missed tacos. How could I miss tacos? Or did I put tacos on the list? Robbing a bank. Oh, I did put tacos in there. Okay, robbing a bank. Okay. That could be really funny. All right. Okay, anything else? He died in NOLA? What? We already have something about NOLA. Right? Or you want to say he died? Oh, man. I don't want that. Murdered? Oh, man. Oh, man. I don't want to have a murdered teddy bear. Okay, let's hope it doesn't land on that one. Well, you guys are getting dark. You guys are getting dark on me here. Okay, I think that's a good selection. You have a couple dark things here with Edgar Allan Poe Horror Tour. Okay, all right, here we go. We're gonna spin that wheel. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Edgar Allan Poe died in New Orleans. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, we're going to spin that wheel. Let's see what we're going to do. We are going to rob a bank. Oh, no. No, he's murdered. No. No. Oh, man. Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm so sad to hear that. Oh, no. Poor thing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is now I have this timer because last time we were kind of, you know, saying, when did I start? I wasn't quite sure. Come on, tacos. Yeah, tacos would have been good. And some of you know I have a shirt that says Taco Cat spelled backwards is Taco Cat. So, all right. Okay, well, so I think I'm going to get my 16 by 16, and then once the base plate is in play. Now, how many people are going to play along? You see stuffing flying around in this future. Yeah, I know. I'm not happy about this, but I can maybe turn this around. I might be able to turn this around, but I am kind of sad about this one. But and then the other thing too, and I'm going to start the clock and I'm going to still do research like I normally would, where I would go searching for, you know, different kind of hallmark buildings and things in the French Quarter and try to maybe build some facades. But I have to do all of this in 90 minutes, right? That's how much time I'm giving myself. You see stuffing flying around. Okay, so let me grab my 16 by 16 base plate. Let me hide this website and This poor little teddy bear. This teddy bear is going to be murdered. Oh, I'm so sad. You feel kind of bad. Both my suggestions were selected and then you're going to leave. Well, that's the way it is. But if you have the teddy bear, or if you don't have the teddy bear and you just feel like playing along and practicing, especially, you know, Cornado, since you're going to be doing this next week, you may want to practice along. And we will, you know, see how it goes. So we've got this, and I'm going to get the base plate. Or I should just say plate. So I've got my 16 by 16 plate. I've got my figure, and the task is this little bear is going to be murdered in the French Quarter of New Orleans. Feel better, Poke. The machine loves you. Yeah, I guess he does. So, I thought Glenn, you had picked the French Quarter of New Orleans. Oh, I guess not. I guess that was okay. Okay, so I'm gonna let's turn my camera a little bit over here. I've also got a new setup. I've got the chat also going on my television, so I can see it kind of in the corner of my eye over here, as well as down here. So, and the reason why is I was binge watching today a couple different things. So I watched Loki, for example, and I watched a couple other Disney movies. It was so hot I didn't really want to do any really strenuous activities, so I was sorting and doing that. Okay, so we're going to set the timer. So for those of you who are going to do this, actually I probably need to show the website one more time. Okay, we're going to show the website, and then we will do this. Okay, I'm going to start it. Ready? Okay, we're going to start. Okay, there goes the timer. All right, and what I'll do is I'll pull this timer up every now and then just to see how we're progressing. But for now, this is our main character, and as I mentioned, I am going to, in fact, I'm going to go back and show the website, because what I'm going to do is pull up some reference photos of the French Quarter in New Orleans. Landmark sites. Just to kind of get a sense. Ooh, Jackson Square, Bourbon Street. Oops. Yeah. Oh, these look good. Machine Love. So, Debo, welcome. We're doing another mock improv, and we just started the clock. In fact, I just started a minute ago. So I've got the timer going, and what we've got is I'm doing research. You can do this any way you want. So since you and Cornado are in on this next week, you may want to give it a go. It's the teddy bear who's in the French Quarter of New Orleans, and he's been murdered. So that's the scenario. You caught up on Loki, and you're planning to catch up on Bad Batch before Ben built a mock in about 10 and a half hours. Okay. All right, so this is interesting. I mean, I'm looking right now, I'm looking at reference photos for the French Quarter in New Orleans. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I like this. I like these arches. This is why I mentioned sometimes getting reference photos helps inspire you for building things. But I only have 90 minutes, so I can't do a whole lot. So, wow. So Zach, come on. All right, I'm not sure the applause. Or are you waving? Okay, that's a wave. Bourbon Street is the most colorful. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. This is kind of cool with the plants hanging on this. It's just this arch is going to be hard to pull off, I think, especially this corner. But look at the detail here. That's really cool. Way this is done. But I think for a 90-minute build, at least for me, maybe Debo or Cornado could pull it off, but for me, I think I would have a harder time with that. So I'm thinking maybe, I like this French flag. I don't think I have a French flag, but I could easily build one. That might be cool. Yeah, and like I said, I mean, this is my process. If you've watched me enough times, you know I like to look at reference photos to kind of give me some inspiration. I do like this. This has multiple colored buildings, and I have a lot of coral. So this is like an orange building, a coral building, a blue building, and a green building all next to each other. And this lamppost, that is a cool little lamppost. Have everyone in the street have travel cups for the bar crawl. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You could do that. 10 things not to miss in New Orleans. Okay. Yeah. I kind of like that. This might be what I might go with because I like the colors here. Let's see what else they got. Yeah, it seems like this building seems to be one of the most iconic. Here's another one where you have like 2 rows of buildings, but that to me in 90 minutes might be kind of hard to pull off. Use the gold curly pieces from Bix by the Bay Seed Part Challenge for the balcony. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. That could work really nicely. But I think for me, like I said, I don't know how Debo and Cornado work. But I'm worried about both of them because they build fast. They're both fast builders and they work on buildings. So they could probably whip this out really, really quickly. But this also reminds me of that American Horror Story. You remember that took place in New Orleans too? And this could be interesting too. Putting a double-story facade with this. One thing I remember about New Orleans is that everything was kind of soggy. I guess if you showed up after Katrina, that's definitely the case. Ooh, here's an evening scene. Look at that. Beyond our French Quarter Hotel. Oh, look at Bourbon Street at night. Wow. Wow, that would be super ambitious. But there's a Hard Rock Cafe, lots of people. So that might be another thing is you populate it with a lot of people and somebody discovers the body of the bear. I feel bad. I'm going to have to kill off this bear. I use big pieces too. It's cheap. Cheap codo. Dio. Cheap codio. Oh, okay. All right. I think I know kind of the direction I'm going to go with this. Like I said, for me, just not knowing the French Quarter really well, I do kind of like this kind of park thing. I do like these, oops, I was trigger happy on my mouse here. Where's that one that I saw? Oh, these are kind of cool. These lampposts and street signs. Okay. Okay. I think I got an idea of what I want to do. And I'm looking for that one that had the colorful buildings. Should have bookmarked that. I should have bookmarked it. All right, well, that other one will have to do. It reminds me of Savannah, too, because I've been to Savannah before. This one might work as well. This is not quite the angle I was looking at, but one thing I wanted to capture is the street post, and then you have these railings, and you have some flags and just some signage. So I think this could be good. Okay, I think I'm going to use this for my inspiration. So I'll probably refer back to this every now and then while I'm building. Jackson Square is nice. Yeah, Jackson Square is nice. What was the action? The action was that the bear died or was murdered. So that was the action. Yeah, I know. I'm sad to say that, but that's what the action was. Robbie being murdered? No! Not Robbie being murdered, or Robbie colon being murdered. Okay. All right. So let me look at the countdown. Okay, so I spent about 8 minutes doing research. That's not too bad. This is kind of good for me, too, to kind of get a sense of how long it takes me to do things. Okay. All right, so I'm going to hide this window, and we'll come back to the countdown a little later. Okay, so let's do this. So I've got a couple colors, which is great. So This will be great for me because I need to get faster at building. So I am going to work fast, work fast on this. And you probably remember when I interviewed Debo, that Debo said he made a couple facades of things. And so I'm thinking, the other thing, this is a 16 by 16 base plate, so you can't have too many large things too. But I figure if I have maybe 3 different colored buildings, maybe 4, then that could be quite cool. And maybe I could even do them with 2 sides going back to back. And let's see if we do, because I also have to make room for a door. So a small door, probably it's going to be Ursa side. Oh no, no, Ursa side. I know, it's so sad. Okay, so 16 by 16, couple buildings. And since this is a micro scale, I think I could get by with doors that are maybe even, so for example, I've got a bunch of these 1x2 clear, so these could be windows. You know, they don't have to be super fancy, but I think I could use some of these for windows. Yeah. Who is doing the murder? Well, that's up to the person building the MOC. It might be they found the body and they don't know who the murderer is, but all we know is the bear is dead. That's all we know, which is sad. I'm sad to say that, but the bear's dead. Now, one thing that's kind of cool is, I want to go back to the website again, is if I remember right, they're cobblestone streets, right, in the French Quarter? Oh, maybe not. That looks pretty well paved, and it's tan. Okay, so I can just keep with what I have. But yeah, there's a lot of... One thing I want to do is I want to get this lamppost or something similar to a lamppost in there, because I think that's what gives it character. And the lamppost, because this is micro scale, because it's a 16 by 16, I mean, I could have it just like 2 big buildings side by side, but I think two colors on each side I think would be kind of cool. And some windows and some doors. So I have to think about what I'm going to do for the doors. So, yeah. And I have coral too, thanks partially to Cowboy Kenobi and also my foray into the the pick-a-brick wall. Here, let me hide this again. So, yeah, so I got coral too. Got lots of that. So I think colorful streets. We were talking about how do we put those filigree pieces in. I do have a few of those. And the other thought too is, you know, it doesn't have to be multiple buildings. It could be just one of the big buildings that you're focusing on. You know, I have a lot of these white. And don't forget, this is a small MOC, so we don't have to build the whole building. We're probably just going to build the facade, or at least I'm going to build the facade. Other people might build the whole thing, but okay. And like I said, I got to think about how am I going to present this, because I think if I remember right, and I also have the lamp post that I got to think about too. Yeah, the lamp post, I think I'm just going to go really simple. So like I said, if you feel like playing along, feel free. Cornado is such a sweetie. Someone give Glenn a hug. Okay. I must have missed something. Does Glenn need a hug? Is he died of alcohol poisoning? What? Ate himself to death on beignets? Yeah, could be. Could be. Oh my goodness. Like I said, this is a interesting group. I'm thinking, let's see, if the bear is this tall, you know, it could be a bunch of babies and bears. It could be a small scale, you know, city. It doesn't have to be humans, right? It could be that. So I think we got, if we make the lamp post, okay, why is this, okay, I guess I need another. I do think that this whole mock improv idea is really great training just to get ready for, you know, if you only have a limited amount of time, what would you do if you had to build a scene? So there we go. I got a lamppost going. In fact, I could maybe make a couple of those if I have a couple of those rods. Or at least if I have one. I may not have. I have some white, but I think, yeah, we'll just go with that. Okay. I mean, even just the little bear next to the lamppost is actually kind of cute. It's here. I'll show you. It's proportion wise. I think that's actually a really good size. So now that I have a sense of dimension, I know how tall to make the buildings. So a lifetime diet of beignets and bourbon is lethal. Yes, it can be. It very well can be. All right. So let's see if we're gonna make some. Okay, let's make some buildings. Let's see. I'm thinking about plates. If I have. Actually, that size of a plate would be good for a second story. You couldn't resist. Barrett. I'll show myself out. Okay, you do that. Okay, I think this is good because depending on how I structured these, you might want an alleyway too. You know, I'm still got to think through this, but I think we definitely want to have that. Right now I'm looking for my fences. I have these ladders, which might work, but I'm actually looking for these fences that I like. But these could be like railings. Not very colorful, but they're consistent. Okay, this is what I was looking for. In fact, this is great because I've got a couple of these curved railings. So, you know, one of the buildings could have a curved railing to give it some visual interest. And then I also have these railings too. But those are kind of small. I do have these, But like I said, in a pinch, I can use those instead. Yeah, that curved railing is actually really good. Oh, good. I have a couple of these in this light gray. Okay, good. We've got choices. Oh, I wish I had more of these. I have a gold one. But that's okay. That could be used for maybe a different building. And if I remember right, let me go back and look at the photo. I think some of these buildings are wider and some are narrower. Maybe that 4x12 plate is the alley between the couple buildings where the bear met their demise. I actually was hoping it was cobblestone because I have a bunch of these round brown tiles that I was thinking would be perfect. But actually what I was thinking about, Glenn, for the gray, I may look for another color, is that this is going to be the second floor. So then that way I can, you know, just pretty much put this on top, have a couple of different colors for the buildings, and then this would be the second floor. That's what I was thinking. At least that's what's going on in my head. And as far as railings go, I do have this one in black, but I only have one. I don't have two, but I'm going to set it aside just in case. You never know. Could come in handy some other way. And I'm just going to put a bunch of these railings out. Because you never can have too many railings. And then I have some grills that could be gutters, drain pipes. So I'm just going to pull a couple different colors out. Yeah. I'm also looking for size, but here's a 6x16, but I think that's too big. I think it has to be 4. I think 4 would be better. Yeah, this 4x plates are kind of an odd size. The better ones are the 4x6s. I'm gonna go with tan because I think I have. And if I do use Glenn's idea about the alleyway, this could be an alley, possibly. I just have to see how the colors play out. Now remember, I'm thinking about this for the second floor. So more kind of a, still thinking in my head how I'm going to do this. I do have a lot of 4x4 plates too, but once again, it goes back to how am I using this? I'm using it more as a, for the second floor. Hi, Captain. The ditches, they be full. A 3-day blow so far. Tomorrow looks to be more the same. Ochi Debo. Yeah, that sounds awful, but I might trade you that for this heat wave that we're having up here in Seattle. this heat wave is kind of brutal. Now I do have a lot of 4x4s, but once again it goes back to structure. I may just use tan because I can do tan pretty quickly. So I do 4x4. Or 2x4 in tan, maybe. The apocalypse is nigh, indeed. All right. Yeah, I think I can see this kind of coming together. And then we got coral, we've got and don't forget I also have to put in some windows. And so now the way I'm thinking about this is I'm gonna think about a facade. So how's the facade gonna look with maybe, you know, a couple windows here. So if this is a 4-wide facade of a building. Oh, Remy's here? Hey, Remy. You just saying hello and good night? Okay. Hello, good night. See ya. Yeah. Well, one of these days we'll get you in on a brick mock improv too. So, like I said, we're just trying this out and seeing how it goes. And the other thing too, since this is a quick build, I don't think I have to worry too much about the doors. But what might be kind of cool, since this is a micro build, is to use shutters. So in other words, this could potentially be a door, and if you put a shutter on it, let's see if these shutters are the same size. Nope. Yeah, maybe not. Now this might actually be like a opening for a restaurant or something. You know, double doors opening up, like French doors. They call them French doors for a reason. And if I put that on a black or a white frame, that could work. Ah, yes, an arched window could act as a door. We're all talking micro scale here. Aha! That's what I was looking for. That size. That's kind of the size I really want. See how many of these I have. Because I think those will fit in there too. So you can mix it up a little. Since I have all the Looney Tunes CMFs, I might play along on the build-off. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you want to be a part of it, too, let me know. I wasn't sure if you wanted to do it. We haven't finalized everything, so yeah. Yeah, if you want to do that, Glenn, let me know. I do want to keep it small, though. We're already at 5 players, so I don't want to get any more than 6. So I had invited Remy because Remy had really wanted to do it, but since Remy's not available, if you want to get in on this, that might be possible. Yeah, see, these are kind of smaller. This is the size I really want. Let me see. Is this about the same size? Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. A nice variety of colors and shapes. Yeah, that'll work. You don't need an official spot. Well, the thing is, we're gonna have all 4 mods all working together. So that's the only thing. Oh, wait a minute. I think Aubrey's a mod. I'll have to check. And then also, who was it? My intern, Maddie, will be a mod, so we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay. I think I'm gonna roll with those. I've got some of that. I think I could put some of these away. Well, I kind of need you to make a decision if you want to get in on this. So let me know. Let me know as soon as possible, because I gotta write up, you know, who the players are and what we're doing and time and all of that. And we're starting earlier. We're starting at 10 o'clock on July 3rd, 10 o'clock Pacific. So if you can check your calendar, get back with me ASAP, that'd be great. Because like I said, I didn't want to get too many players in. So six was my max. So if you want Remy's spot, let me know. Okay, so we've got, yeah, I love this. I love this little balcony piece. This is going to be awesome. Yeah, that one will have the white door, I think. So I think blue. I haven't thought about a blue building. Oh, yellow. Maybe a yellow building. July 3rd. I'll have to check. My wife is flying home that day. Okay, well, let me know. Let me know. Like I said, I was kind of, I've already talked with the others and they're all confirmed. So just if you do want to get in on it, you gotta let me know soon. Let's see. Okay, I think I got a plan. Yeah, this we picked July 3rd because that is normally our tricky lug day, and because tricky lug is canceled, that we decided that we're just going to go ahead and go for it. So, all right. So I think the way I'm going to do this is 2 different buildings on either side, and we're going to have the smaller window. Pop this out. You need some police finding the body. Yep. Nope. Already on that. Got to work on the scene first before putting the minifigures in. Come on. There we go. Yeah, we got police. We've got bystanders. We have probably a magnifying glass if I can find it. I know I have one somewhere. Oh, I know where it is. It's with the Jungle Explorer. Whoops. The Jungle Explorer should have that. Uh-oh. I think this may not fit in here. I thought it was going to, but let's check. No, I think it's a little too big. All right, that's fine. We'll just keep it as a plain door. Yeah, so like I said, just thinking this through, just trying to keep it as 8 studs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And because I've got 3x3s, or 1x3s rather, it's a little harder because, you know, just trying to match things up. And thankfully, you don't have to worry about you know, closing this off or making interiors because it's, you know, it's just a facade. Yeah, this poor thing. Alright, let me just check on something. If I do this, will this be big enough? I think so. Alright, I'm trying to get some scale here. Oops, I probably need some windows. I could have sworn I had more 1x1s in white. There it is. I was even thinking I probably should grab my lavender pieces. Put some lavender in there too. Because this is Team Lavender, Lavender Lug. I've got some lavender corners maybe. Aha. I think lavender and this will work. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little bummed that I have 1x3s because it throws everything off, but it's okay. It'll work. Especially it's just a facade I'm worried about. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait a minute. What did I do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. I need this to be 8. Okay. Good thing I caught that. That would have been terrible. That would have been a bad move. Malpaso. Stephanie needs to watch her back. Maybe the bear's gonna come back from the dead and exact vengeance upon those responsible. Yeah, maybe Stephanie's the murderer. You know, if we're gonna follow along our little storyline. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that could be bad. That could be part of it. I just realized I have some white. I'll have a ton of these white 2x2s, so I can put those in here. And it'll free up some of these. Because these 1x1s are gold. And since we're only working on a facade, I don't have to worry too much. Yeah, this is definitely the way to go. Yeah, I'm not sure if Flynn and Richard caught on to the joke, because the way they were saying, Daffy Duck is just hanging out in the back. It's like, no, he's been captured. He's one of the people who's suffering. Yeah, and then Alexander23 actually said it in his comment about how they're going all Tiger King on them. Which I thought was hilarious. You don't build friends that they're too controversial for me? Did you really think that before I mentioned it on my stream, Grenado? Were you already thinking that ahead of time? Actually, I wonder if this would be a good part where I could add some lavender, maybe add a lavender kind of detail stripe. Flynn dropped the second sentence of your description. Oh, so that's probably part of it then. Do you think he did that deliberately, or don't forget he's an RLFM. He has to be careful about what he says on camera. I do like this lavender. You've got me hooked on lavender, Diva. Okay, let's see. Do I have a 1x2? That's the only thing, is I don't have a lot of 1x2s in lavender. I have the light lavender, but not the medium lavender. I have a ton of these. Oh, actually, it's a facade. What do I care? I could just do this. It's just the facade of the opening, right? So, yeah. Yeah, we're good. We are good. This is just for pinstriping. And then let's put in the oops. I think I need to secure that down. Secure it with like a 1x2 maybe. I don't know if I need to put, let's see, will any of these fit underneath here? Oops. Oh no! I don't know if this will fit underneath. Yeah, this is where I wish I had more parts to work with. Ooh, I do have that. Wonder if that will help. Maybe just move it back. If I move it back, will it line up? Okay, there we go. That's good enough. Like I said, it's just a facade. I don't need to do anything really fancy. Oh, where are my whites? It wasn't anything bad, but just something like Liz takes her mech Lil Sis to Stephanie lair only to find that she was ready with her mech for the Crystal Predator. Ah. I do like this railing. I've used this railing before in my my dream bunker. So I'm glad that. I like your lingo there, Devo. Faux show. Okay. So I think I made this, what, 4 bricks tall on the bottom, so 4 bricks tall on top. And what happened to my white? I didn't use them all, did I? I could not have used them all. No, seriously? Alright, let's take a look. I guess I did. No, here they are. I was gonna say it. Alright, and we'll put another lavender on top. So yeah, we're spreading the word on lavender leg. And I'm also using blavender. So having black and lavender buildings. Okay, that looks really cool. Okay, I do have an idea of cones, using some cones. I got way too many cones in here. My drawer is not coming out very well. Okay, this is good because I was trying to think about the colors, and these cones may look like good little decorations. So let's go with the white. Okay, I got 8. Lavender, laboratory, lavatory. I have not made a lavender lavatory yet. I think I need to add that to my list of lavatories. Now that looks pretty cool already. I like that. So here, I'll just show you. You can kind of see, oops, you can kind of see there, that's like the first building. So that's building number 1. I'm going to try to make 4 buildings, so on either side of the street of the French Quarter. And that, I think, already kind of gives you a feel for, you know, what one of the buildings might look like. If I really wanted to go crazy, I would add maybe another window here, but I don't have those bricks. So, and this is, you know, an improv, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Okay, next color. And like I said, you know, originally, remember I said I was going to use like a platform, but just doing it this way with the plates as like a demarcation. I don't need to have that, so this actually works out better. Okay, so maybe if we go with the blue, use this for the doors, French doors. And I guess yellow could work. I just don't know if I have enough yellow bricks to make a yellow and blue house. Aha, I got a lot of yellow bricks. I think I would be okay. Lavender, lavatory. Okay. I think what I want to do is see if I can move these to the other side. Good night. Take care. Thanks, Joel, for stopping by. Appreciate it. Max Braun, hello. Morning glory. We are working on an improv tonight, similar to what I did 2 weeks ago. And this time I'm using like blue and yellow for my colors. And this one's white and lavender. So kind of making a very colorful French Quarter because the bear, the teddy bear, has been killed, murdered somewhere in the French Quarter. So that's the scene. That's what we're working on. The chef has finally arrived. Ooh, the chef. The butcher! He's got a cleaver. Yeah, I could use the butcher as the main suspect. caught red-handed with his butcher knife in hand. That poor bear. I feel bad for the bear. I didn't want the bear to be murdered. Joel has a sick sense of humor. This is good practice for me, like I said, so I'm actually enjoying this. It gives me practice on something I need to try doing more of. Thought you were taking the Centauria route. The bear was butchered. Well, you missed, Debo, the spin. The spin was the teddy bear is the main character, and it was the French Quarter is the location, and the activity is he's been murdered. So that's, you would make a good reality TV villain. Yeah, you probably would. So that's why one of the characters that I had on the wheel was the butcher. So it's kind of like, yeah, we could put the butcher in there. Could be the butcher did it. There was a serial killer in New Orleans, earliest 20th century, the axe murderer. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we could go historical, you know, if we wanted to. So this one's going to be yellow and blue next to a white and pink. And like I said, I think this curved arch kind of is reminiscent of French Quarter kinds of things. And I like this little lamppost we made. I think that's also key for the scene. And funny enough, remember earlier I said that this blue plate we probably wouldn't use, but this is a, oh, it's a 4x10. I thought it was a 4x8. Here's the 4x8, so we can use this and put that right on top. So yeah, well, like I said, I put it on the wheel and that's what came out. You know what? Isn't our Tricky Bricks challenge microscale on a 16x16? So I can turn this in for my Tricky Bricks challenge. That would work. Let's see. More railings. And yellow. There's my yellow. Starting to run low on my yellow, but hopefully we'll have enough. Let me see if I have any yellow in 1x4 bricks. I could save some of these 1x2s for the sides. My veins are difficult. There we go. Yep, I do have some in yellow. Oops, wait a minute. I was gonna say, I know it's 8 long. Oh, I really like how this is looking already. So now I've got to think about how am I going to make this roof line a little different. And I want to use some 1x4s in blue if I have them. Nope, don't have them in blue. This is where sometimes you got to be resourceful and maybe switch it up a little bit. Because this is also the roof line, so maybe I'll use some plates. Plates and let's see, what else do I have? Oh, I've got lots of blue cones, don't I? I just didn't want to use the same thing like I did for that. Let's see what else I got. You're not a monster. Just an interesting fact. Well, like I said, Joel's the one who came up with the suggestion, so I'm just kind of rolling with it. Oh, I'll use those fences. The white fences I think will look nice up there. And just need to make a little blue. Well, let's see, how am I going to do that? I wanted to put some blue in there, but I don't have very many of these. Let me see if I can keep looking. You were going to say he was just taking a nap? Yeah, or he was going to be murdered and he foiled the plots. Now that Joel's gone, we can do whatever we want. Right? Possibly. But I'm low on the blue, so I'm thinking about what else I could put. Maybe I could use some of this gray. Maybe put blue in the middle and then put some gray on the outer edges. I will say one thing, now that I'm building, I'm not worried so much about the heat as I was when I first started. I guess if you think about it, it weighs on you more. If you keep yourself busy, then it's kind of like it's not so bad. Okay, that's not too bad. I don't have enough of the blue, but I'm even wondering if I should put the blue in front and put the gray on the sides. I picture myself more of a Magneto if I were calling out villain persons. Yeah, you know, that's a good question. If I were to be a villain, which villain would I be and why? That's a great question. I have to think about that. Yeah, I like this blue in front better. So that's pretty good. I've already built like a mini city already. Let me see how much time I've spent. Let's pull up the website. And let's look at the clock. How are we doing time-wise? Okay, so I've got 31 minutes left. That's not too bad. Time is flying, though. Catwoman? for you, Glenn. You want to be Catwoman? Okay. I would never have imagined you as Catwoman. That's great. Or were you suggesting that I would be Catwoman? Ooh, since I'm in this drawer, I have these silver tiles. I wonder if I should just put these down here, because I don't think I have them in that magenta color. Let me just double check. Oh, wait. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. All the way at the bottom. Okay, you're being elusive. I have these, but I don't know if I have two of them. I'm searching. Stay on target. Aha! I do. Galactus, you're eating over there. Why are you hating on me? I have no idea what you're saying there, Doc. Catwoman from The Simpsons or Catwoman from them? Oh my goodness. You talking about the crazy, oops, the crazy cat lady? I'm gonna think about this some more. What evil villain would I want to be if I had a choice? Which genre? Because you know I'm into DC, so Catwoman is a good choice. But I never really identified with Catwoman. Maybe because I'm allergic to cats. Dog woman. Is there such a thing? Oh no. All right. Let's see. Darn it. All right. I think I might have to stay with one facade because it's only 31 minutes left. But it's still looking pretty good. Maybe I can make a park over here. You know, this is the street. Maybe there's a park over here. Since I'm running low on time, I think I'm going to go the park route. Because I've built the building, so that's kind of cool. Okay. What would I be if I was a villain? Maleficent's kind of cool, especially since you know her backstory. If I was going to be a Disney villain, Ursula's kind of cool. Cruella's cool. There's a lot of good Disney villains. I think I'm gonna, make some sort of park or something over here. Green 1x2s. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Bond movies. Goldfinger. Maybe I'd be Goldfinger. Hello, Mr. Bond. Doc Lactus. Talk lactose intolerant. Okay, now people are just getting super silly. Goldfinger was a cold SOB. Yeah. Scaremonger? I'm trying to think of other villains that were pretty cool. I mean, if you think about, you know, all the Batman villains, it's great about Batman. There's just so many really cool villains there. Ooh. Where did I put that piece? I found this dish recently that I thought I could use. It's very colorful. It is a bright yellow, like a bird feeder dish. I just saw that today. Where in the world did I put that? Oh. No, no, no. Alright. Well, maybe not. It would be perfect for this scene too. Ooh. Here's another one of those globes. I can make a different kind of street post. I would have liked to have made two, but okay. Let's put some tree. Let's put a tree in there. Yeah, put it on this side over here. I should go smaller. I gotta go grab some lavender from my other MOC. I'll be right back. So now that the pandas are done, I can use some of their lavender leaves. Kind of looks New Orleans like. Like I said, you've got a 16 by 16, so you don't have a lot of space. Ah. Alright, why are you being difficult? Is the orange or peach bricks? I was going to go with the coral, but because I'm running out of time, I had to punt on that. Let's move this tree over a little. Yeah, no, I was going to make a coral, another house or another alleyway here, but now I'm thinking of taking the photo this way. Originally, I was going to take the photo like this with two sets of buildings on either side, but I'm running out of time. You gotta say, like the name change to Peach, it's catchy. Change coral to peach. Okay. You can call it whatever you want. Okay, I'm gonna go do a time check. So if anybody's following along and playing along, let's see. Uh-oh, what happened? Did this thing stop? No, 21 minutes. Okay, so we got 20 minutes. T. Dalt got in 2. Timothy Dalton? Are you talking about he got in 2 movies? Alright, so I think we're gonna have the butcher and the bear is gonna be like that. And even though they don't have cobblestone streets, I'm gonna put these in anyway. Oops. I'm gonna take artistic license. You knew a guy named James Bond in real life, and he made poor life decisions. Are you serious? Really? Well, you know, different people have different names that they go by. If I had more time, I would do this in a true cobblestone fashion, where you would have, you know, multiple colors, but I just don't think, well, let me take that back. I have 20 minutes. Let me see what I got. Gray. Yeah, actually, scratch that. I'm gonna try to do this better. Oh no. Oh, I had to say oh no once. I dropped my box of axles. Okay, well. Yeah, we knew something was going to happen. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Okay. Actually, I probably should just move that out of the way and put it back in. Way back. Yep, there's my oh no. You know, I had to say it at least once. Especially, it's so freaking hot. I'm just like, I honestly am not really feeling it. It's just like, okay. We're gonna try to do this proper. It's gonna be gray and brown. Not exactly traditional, but it'll work. Bail bonds. Yeah, bail bonds. Like I said, I'm just kind of doing things a little different. Mostly because I'm trying to do this for speed. Google evasive. Oh, speaking of evasive, you heard about John McAfee, right? That he died in a Spanish prison, since we're talking about, you know, shady dealings and stuff. Yeah, apparently there's some shadiness behind what happened with him. That's all I know. The music has to be increasing the tension. I think it is. I think you're right, Debo. This is a drum beat section. It's not something I normally listen to. What's the G's about Cowboy Kenobi? Is that because of the guy who died in prison, McAfee? This isn't looking too bad. It's kind of, as long as I keep my color scheme about the same. It's a little rough. If I had more time, I'd make it better, but it's not bad. Not bad for a 90-minute MOC working on. I'm getting nervous about running out of these gray tiles, which is why I'm interspersing some of the quarter rounds. I probably should just go ahead and put down a lot of these just to fill in some of the gaps. And I need room for the bear. Oh, you know what? I should have made room for the people. I'm going to have to pull some of these up anyway, so I should have thought about that. Let's see. Ones with 2 next to them. Put a minifig there. Alright, where are we going to put the bear? Put the bear roughly there. How am I going to put him lying on his side? Is that okay? Putting him in a ditch? Like that. A recessed part of the... has time stopped? Oh, yeah, sorry. I have to refresh. It's 14 minutes. Yeah. Here, let me hide that window. 14 minutes. Alright, so I do need to find a police officer in my minifigs. And the butcher, I'm going to grab the butcher, put him in there, put him in the scene. Let's see. Yeah, I think the butcher can be right there. In fact, let me grab him real quick. And even though I'm not really happy with the theme of the scene, it is true to the whole goal. So here's the butcher. I'm going to take the meat out of his hand. And do this. Like, oh, so sad. It's like, here, I'll turn it sideways so you can see. Actually, what I should do, because of a clutch, I should put the bear in his hand. Like this. This bear is no longer of this earth. Oh, there we go. Okay. So bear, butcher knife. Here's the look. And I'm going to finish this cobblestone and put in a couple of still trying to make it kind of, I need to put people in here. I need to find a police officer. And then do that right now before I forget. We need at least a police officer and maybe a few witnesses. Let's see, where did I put that police officer? Let's see. Okay, we can have a couple. Here's a witness. Let's see. It's a pilot. Actually, you know, it's not bad considering. We hope you find him fast. Oh, how much time do I have? Torsos, legs, torsos. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be a police officer because maybe he's being murdered and only witnessed by one person. Aha, that'll work. How much time do I have? I thought I had like 10 minutes. Do I not have 10 minutes? Let's see, hats. Police officer hat. Ooh, I have a woman hat. Nice. Okay. I just need a face. There, this face will work. Okay, we got a police officer on the scene. We got that. This is NOLA. We can't rule out excessive force. Okay. Since it's New Orleans, there might be a fisherman close by. Let's see how am I doing on time. Let's go back to the clock. 8 minutes and 49 seconds. Yeah, sorry, you can't see that. Let's show you. So 8 minutes 45. Okay. Just put a whole bunch of dots on him and say that he was murdered because he collected too many beads. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright. Here, let me put in the tree. The tree is here. Oops. Oh no. Oh no. I do like this exercise. It does keep me on my toes. I'll say that. All right. Let's see. I just got to fill these in. Put it on this side. And I know that's a little too perfect, but I'm running out of time, so I'm just gonna have to make do. Probably should have a couple people up top, shouldn't I? Oh, I actually did have another person, another police officer, but he's missing hands. It's not good. We'll go with a pilot. Pilot's getting drunk. He's up top here. He's like, oh no, I witnessed something. Some witnesses. All right, getting close on time. I know. I know. I'm still. I think though, I got the majority of the scene done. The butcher murdered the bear. Now I'm just cleaning up with some of these. And I agree with you, Devo. It's like the time constraint is what really makes this a challenge. Otherwise, it'd be just like any other. It was a beat. Okay, Devo. It's like, you must like practice your puns. You're on a roll, my friend. Okay. This is pretty good. All right, I think I'm just about done. I just may add a few more people to the scene. And like I said, if I had more time, I'd fix that, but I don't think I'm gonna have time to fix it. And I thought there was one more tile. There we go. All right, put this here. Got the lamppost. We got that. And I'm just gonna add, oh shoot, got some more tiling I need to do back here. Come on, tile. Work with me. Why are you not seating? Okay. One behind the cop. And then two over here. And all right, come on. How am I doing time-wise? Do I have like 3 minutes left? Something like that. I ran out of quarters, so I'm putting these square ones down. But I don't have any more quarters. Barely had enough. Alright, how am I doing? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, crap. Excuse me. Okay. How am I doing time-wise? 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Okay. For some reason it doesn't count down here, but I'll just keep refreshing. I'll keep refreshing the screen, so. Oops, wait a minute. What happened? Alright, I'll set it to 2 minutes 50. Apparently, when I reload it, it defaults to 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm just going to add a few more minifigs and then I think I'll be done. I think I'll add a minifig up here. And I can see it here. I don't know if you're seeing it count down, but I'm gonna put Harry Potter underneath the tree, watching, trying to use his spell, but he doesn't have his wand. Oh wait, I have one with a wand. Yes. Okay, so here's the redemption. Harry Potter is gonna save the day. He's going to prevent this murder from happening. He's gonna time travel. He's gonna go back in time, or make time go back, and save that bear. Oh, come on. Clutch. Oh. Come on, I need you to clutch. There we go. Okay, Harry Potter saves the day. And we've got this guy up top. Okay, phew. 1 minute, 27 seconds. Anything else I can add to this? Add one more leaf, maybe? No, I better not force it. Let me see if there's anything else I need. This one looks... Oh no, no, no. Oh my god. Oh man. 58 seconds. Shoot. Okay. I think, like I said, leaving well enough alone was best. Come on. Okay. 43 seconds. I think I'm going to leave this. Cue red lights and loud horns. Exactly. Here, let me go back and show you the timer. 35 seconds. Here, let me hide it and show it again. 30 seconds. Okay. Full-on Disney-esque twist. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Okay. I was going to move this over one, but I'm not going to fuss with it at this point with 30 seconds left. Let's see. Wait a minute. What's going on? 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Time. Oh, you hear the bell? Okay. So the bell says we're at 0. There we go. Woo! Oh, you're a murderer, Harry. No, he's preventing the murder from happening. Okay, let me turn this off. That's annoying. Okay. Woo! That tree kept falling off. It was driving me crazy. It was like, oh, okay. Did it. I did it. There's our little French Quarter scene with the teddy bear being murdered by or attempted murder. Well, no, they said he's dead, but I'm going to say Harry Potter brought him back. So the butcher murdered the bear, but Harry Potter is going to bring him back to life in the New Orleans quarter. The police officer, because if Robbie's still here, yeah, the police officer was there. Robin Eklund, thank you. Thank you. I know. It's like 90 minutes. It's funny because I thought, oh yeah, I could do this in 90 minutes. Oh, you know what happened? My lamppost fell. So, oh well, I didn't get the lamppost in, but I think it still works, even without the lamppost. But if I wanted to make it better, I'd put the lamppost in. Expecto Patronum, pandanum, pandanum. That's not bad. That's not bad for a 16 by 16 and made it so it looks like, okay, so there's the police officer, Robbie, right there. I've got her there as a police officer. I should have just put this here where that square tile is, but I was rushing. I should have looked for it, but that's okay. It still looks good. It still looks kind of French Quarter-like. I would have liked to have put in a coral building, but considering I didn't have a whole lot of time, I'm pretty happy with the way this came out. They don't come back the same. It ain't right. Is it kind of like the monkey's paw? Is that what you're saying, Tornado? It's like, I want my son back. It's like, oh no, I didn't want him coming back from the dead. Okay, whew. That was a good way to end a Sunday. So once again, here's my piece where I've got the French Quarter with this little park, kind of a cobblestone street going around. Got the murder of the bear going on by the butcher. But Harry Potter is going to try to save the bear. And then we've got the police officer saying, oh no! And this fisherman just came off of the docks looking for a beer. Anyway, well, okay, I think mock improv number 2 worked out really well. So our next mock improv is going to be July 3rd at 10 o'clock Pacific time with confirmed people are Brickworm, me, Cornado, Devo, and Alexander 23. So that's 5 of us. And possibly Glenn, he's got to check. So nicely played, thank you. Yeah, that was getting a little dicey at the end, especially with the tree limbs falling off. And it's like, no, stay on there. So, you know, in retrospect, yeah, I don't have the street post. I would have liked to have had the street post. It's kind of like that, what's that? That's a cooking show where you're supposed to use like 4 ingredients and somebody like forgets the ingredient and it's like it's sitting on the table when they bring it up to present. But honestly, the street post would have been nice, but it doesn't take away that much from this scene. I think coming up with this for the building facade, you know, with only four studs deep, I think that was perfect. And then kind of pivoting, because originally I was going to put 2 sets of buildings, but I was running out of time. So putting the park here actually opened it up and gave it some more visual interest. And we could say lavender lug because we've got the lavender here and we've got the lavender here on this building too. The ground's gone sour. Iron Chef. They don't come back the same. I'm not sure what the ground's gone sour means, but yeah, I think that works well. And for those of you who've watched me build trees, lavender leaves is kind of one of my trademarks for trees anyway. So yeah, there's another lavender lug entry and another mock improv entry. And I think it worked out well. Thank you for playing along and for participating. Like I said, this is a new format, but I'm really enjoying it. So many Pet Cemetery references. Well, considering it's a dead bear, which could have been a pet, and when I was building the wheel, I wasn't sure if I should put the teddy bear there because the teddy bear is kind of an accessory to the pajama boy, I think is what it's called. So, but hey, you know, I didn't say what it was going to be. It turned out to be that way. All right, so let's go back to full screen. So that was fun. I will take photos of this as is, but I will probably put the lamppost back in later just because, well, I guess I did that with Sebastian too. You probably remember that I wanted Sebastian in my last one, but I couldn't find him. He got wrapped into the tablecloth. So, and I took photos of it with Sebastian. So I may take the photo with the lamppost, but I know that wouldn't have made it in the final round. But this was a test, right? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. It was fun doing this again as far as another mock improv session. And once again, tomorrow, Debo and I will be working on the overview of the 3-in-1 creator set. So 3-in-1, we're going to go through all of the builds that were in Instagram. So you still have time. You can still build it tonight. And my last one is the Flyer. Flyer is coming through. And this one is my favorite. I may keep this because I also like the little buzzard/vulture character. And having him cruise around in this wild lion aircraft, I think is pretty cool. And I just realized there's a bar stuck on the bottom for some reason. Okay, we're good. So tomorrow, once again, we have the overview of the wild lion, and that will be at 1 o'clock. And then at 9 o'clock, I'm back on Twitch. And I think what I'm going to do tomorrow night is I may come back to the coffee shop, or I may do a transfer from the the Spring Lantern Festival onto a Mills base plate, because that one I built from the instructions, but I do want to make it that way. You need to stop buying copies of that set. Yes, you do. Yes, hashtag rebrick this June 21, and we'll make an announcement tomorrow also about the next set and the deadline for the next month in July. Debo and I still need to talk about that. We have settled on the set, and I think we just need to figure out how much time we're going to give people to do their rebricks. But once again, thank you. Stay cool because it's blistering hot right now. Take care, stay hydrated. In fact, I'm going to just take a big swig because I deserve it after that 90 minutes. You missed that challenge? You can still do it, Doc. You have until tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So it's the Wild Lion 3-in-1 creator set. This one. So you can get that 3-in-1 creator set. Fun stream. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, so tomorrow, YouTube, 1 o'clock with me and Debo, and we'll be streaming tomorrow. And then at 9 o'clock, I'm back on Twitch. And I stream on Twitch on Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday. And usually I reserve Monday for Mock Monday, so I have a feeling tomorrow we'll be converting over this Spring Lantern Festival onto a Mills base plate. So yeah, 1 p.m. Pacific tomorrow for the review. And that's what I normally do on Sundays, is I do an afternoon show on Sundays where I also do Brickanista on the Move, which, by the way, so July 4th, July 3rd, as you know, we're doing the build-off at 10 o'clock during the Tricky Bricks time, which would have been the Tricky Lug meeting. But July 4th, I will be doing another Brickanista on the Move, and I will be on Bainbridge Island, and I will be visiting my buddy Ferg Pons, who I account for being responsible for me being up here in Seattle. So Ferg and I are going to chat for a while, and who knows, we might build something, might hang out, we'll figure it out. Where is it on sale? I think you might be able to get it for sale on Target. So it's not that expensive a set. It's like $14.99, and I think I got it for $12.99, something like that. Yeah, $12.24. Yeah, there you go. So check it out. If you can get it tomorrow and build tomorrow morning, just re-brick something out of it. And in fact, the other thing that Debo and I were talking about is when you do a re-brick, then if you file your instructions on Rebrickable, then you'll have that for other people to enjoy. So I may do that with this one because this is my favorite of the 3 that I've done. So I did 3 rebricks. I think Debo did, 3. A couple people did 1 or 2. So we have a nice variety to take a look at tomorrow. And Target's at $11.99. Yeah, $11.99. And I think Debo's bought 3 of them already because you got to admit, this dark red and this flame yellow are just gorgeous together. So getting a supply of those. I really like these claws. So these claw pieces for the paws of the lion are really, really nice. Curse you, Robin. Or darn you, Robin. Okay, well anyway, I'm going to see if I can cool down a little bit more. It is a little bit better now that it's, 11:15. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I know Debo and I are looking forward to going through the review. And as they say on the Brickanista Broadcast Network, thank you so much, all my supporters. Please like the stream if you enjoyed this. Give me a thumbs up. Tell your friends to subscribe. And as they say on the Brickanista Broadcast Network, may the clutch be with you. Take care, everyone. Bye.